energy or will be dealing with in the future. This is for Aquarius in love. I'm going to read out the energies of the card here, guys. So feel free to switch the energies. This could be your energy, the person you're dealing with, or a mix of both, alright? So you assign the roles accordingly. I'm going to read this out as Aquarius. This is for Aquarius in love. Spirit guides, angels, universe. What are the messages for my Aquarius in love? Wow. Alright, Aquarius. So the overall energy we have is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a lot of stability, security, commitment. Either you're wanting a commitment from someone or this is your current energy, okay? You're very, very focused on family, your home. You're trying to build a stable home family, a stable environment. But this is also someone who's taking care of every aspect of her life, okay? Do not get stuck with the gender. This is just the energy. It doesn't matter if it's male or female, but someone's very focused on their own growth, okay? This is a mother, someone very, very nurturing, okay? But at the same time, this is someone very, very practical, okay? Someone's just leaving their emotions out of a situation and thinking for themselves, and if it gives them the stability and security and growth, then they're okay with it. All right? Okay. In the past, with the lovers in reverse, yes, there was a split in a soulmate connection. There was once a connection that was very, very strong, but now there's been a fallout, a breakup. Could be an end of a soulmate contract, doesn't have to be. There could be someone who had to make a difficult choice between two people, and they probably made the wrong choice, or this is just someone who has a fear of commitment, okay? Current situation, we have the 9 of Wands. This is someone extremely guarded. They have their walls high up and they have huge trust issues, okay? Why? Because you could have had a lot of in and out relationship with this person, a very on and off, and now this person's walls are high up because they don't trust you, okay? They don't trust you, they don't trust the situation, and this is all happening because they've had very, very nasty experiences in the past, okay? So they're like very guarded. At the same time, this is someone very, very persevering also, so they don't mind giving it one last shot. But this is someone who's very tired, wounded, battered. This is the wounded soldier, right? This is someone fed up, almost ready to give up. But it's like, I have that one last faith left, okay? What's crossing this is a 7 of Swords in reverse. So there could be someone who could have ghosted you, who was trying to ignore and avoid the entire situation, and there's someone who's feeling guilty, okay, and they want to come in. Or this is just someone from the past who could have tried to avoid the entire situation, and now they're coming back, okay? They want to come in and turn a new leaf. Could also be that you're feeling very, very guarded because you're guilty about something, or it could just be that you're dealing with someone who operates like that. The 7 of Swords in reverse is a repetitive energy, okay? So they'll ignore, then they'll feel guilty, then they'll come back. It's like, you know, constantly deceptive energy. It's a very sneaky, deceptive energy. But then it's like every single time, you know, they're like, no, maybe I did the wrong thing. And then they want to come back. So it's a repetitive action, okay? Probably this is what the person has kept doing for a very long time. And that's why your guards are up, okay? Your walls are really high up. On your mind, with the Judgment in reverse, no second chances. You don't want to repeat the past, okay? You don't want to repeat the past mistakes again, or this is just you being very, very indecisive. I'm feeling you don't want to give this past a second chance, okay? Because you're like done, you're fed up with this person. The reason for the reading is the 9 of Cups in reverse, okay? Alright, I'll tell you why this is happening, Aquarius. You are very, very dependent on this person for your happiness, okay? The 9 of Cups in reverse is a very emotionally dependent energy. Yes, it is a wish that didn't come true, emotional unfulfillment, but why is it an emotional unfulfillment? Why do we call it as a wish come true, okay? So it's more like you're putting out to the universe that I can't do without this person. I need this person. I need this person to approve my feelings. I need this person to be around to make me happy, to make me feel emotionally content, okay? You're basically trying to give out the vibes, I am not enough, okay? I cannot make myself happy. That's what you're giving out, okay? So the more you're depending on this person, so every single time this person would have ghosted you, every single time this person probably sneaked away or they had their deceptive behaviors, it would have made you feel so bad. It would have just completely caused like a literal turmoil into your life. And that's why now you're very guarded, okay? That's why now you're very guarded. Anyways, in the next few weeks, coming into the near future, I see the Ace of Swords. So I do see a breakthrough coming. I do see that there is going to be clarity. Someone's going to come in and clear the air. This could be a victory, this could be a breakthrough, or this could just be harsh communication. But communication is coming in, and whatever communication is coming in, it's going to give you a lot of clarity, okay? If you're confused about something, it's going to come in. The truth is coming in. What you're doing with the Six of Swords here, I feel that you want a peaceful resolution to this, okay? I feel you're going through a transitioning mode. You're going through a lot of changes, and you want to get out of this inner turmoil, okay? With the Six of Swords here, I feel you want to get in a calmer place, okay? You want to move into calmer waters. What they're doing is with the Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel either it can be this person, because we see sneaky behavior, this person could have had a lot of options in their life, but with the Seven of Cups in reverse here, I feel they're very, very sure about what they want. They want you. They could have narrowed down their options, or this is just someone, you know what, there's no wishful thinking, okay? There's no confusion anywhere around. This person could have had a lot on their plate, but Seven of Cups in reverse is getting a reality check, okay? They're getting a reality check. The confusion is gone, and I feel like they know what they want. That's what I'm getting, okay? They're not confused anymore. In your emotions with a Hermit in reverse, you could have ghosted this person, you could have blocked this person, you could have completely isolated, withdrawn your energy from this person. But with a Hermit in reverse, I feel that you're ready to talk, you're ready to come out of isolation and talk to this person. Yeah. You're ready to talk to this person, okay? You've been enlightened to something, okay? Probably you've been enlightened to, you know, I feel I'm reading for the cross watchers. Doesn't have to be for everyone, but I just feel I'm reading for the cross watchers and not Aquarius. Anyways, take it how it resonates. With the Hermit in reverse, I feel that you're enlightened to something, okay? You've gone within, you've done your self-introspection, you've tried to find out where this is going, why is what happening, and you could have taken some time off on your own. But when it's in the reverse, I feel you're coming back into the real world, you're coming back out of isolation, and you're ready to take action, okay? You've been enlightened to something, okay? And that's the Seven of Cups in reverse. No more wishful thinking, okay? No more confusion, no more feeling like, oh my god, every cup looks good to me, okay? No more. It's the miscellaneous cups that were either confusing them, or it was probably keeping them trapped. Or with the Seven of Cups also, there could have been 100 approaches that they could have thought. 7 actually, technically, with the Seven of Cups. But there could have been a lot of ways that this person would have tried to approach you, but they just didn't know how to. Could be, okay? They've done a lot of thinking, and the likely outcome with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, someone's returning back. They're coming out of the cold. So yeah, I feel you cut someone off, okay, with the Lovers in reverse in the past. You cut someone off, okay. There was a breakup because you were fed up, and they're coming back. They're coming back, okay, after a period of isolation, after you giving them the cold shoulder. They want to come back because they're very sure about what they want. Okay. Can I have the Queen of Pentacles? Why is the Queen of Pentacles there? Can I have the Queen of Pentacles? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here as the overall energy for Aquarius? Yeah, see, you're focusing on yourself because with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, there was no reciprocity, okay? There was no equal balance. You guys were not supporting and challenging each other together, okay? You guys were in your own corners, or this was just one person who kept giving into the relationship and the other person was just feeling drained out, okay? And the other person was not doing anything, and probably this person was used to it because you gave and gave and gave, and they were very laid back. They didn't want to give in because the other way of looking at it is also that probably this is someone with the Seven of Swords in reverse here. This is someone who could have tried to avoid a situation for a very long time, okay? I mean, that's just how they are, okay? Maybe they're the commitment types. They're not the ones who like stable relationships. The Six of Pentacles in reverse also feels that after a point of time, it could have been forcefully giving, or it could be that this person was forcefully giving into another relationship. Okay, I see it two ways. Either this is you who's now focusing on yourself because you realize your self-worth, your self-esteem, and you know your own potential. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this was a relationship where there was no equal give and take, there was no balance. Or this was a relationship that you could be dealing with someone who's married and they're forcefully giving into another relationship. Okay, I just got that. Why is the Lovers in reverse? Why is the Lovers in reverse? Why is the Lovers in reverse? Again, because you were too guarded. You were super guarded with the Nine of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands twice, so we have double the energy. You had severe trust issues with this person. Again, I'm getting that this person, you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing your soulmate may differ from the usual types. Yeah? That's the, from the Oracle card. The Lovers Oracle card, the Romance Angels, yeah. I'm getting that. I'm getting your soulmate may differ from the usual types, and so probably you're not being able to accept this person the way they are, okay? And probably you have a lot of expectations from this person, and this person wasn't really exactly played out the way that you thought they should be, okay? Yeah, and the separation also, one of the reasons for the separation also could be because you were very guarded, your walls were too high up. Again, could be because of past issues or could be because this person hurt you. Regardless, your walls are high up, okay? You're very, very defensive. You could feel probably that this person is out to hurt you, or they're going to hurt you, they're going to play you again, or it's just going to happen like the last relationship you had. Why is the Nine of Wands here as the current situation? Yeah. So I feel that with the Five of Swords in reverse here, I feel that someone wants a reconciliation, okay? Someone realized that it was an anti-victory, okay? You could be dealing with someone who operates from their ego, okay? Very, very egoistic person. Someone who always wants to win under any cost, okay? Like, this could be someone who usually wants to win an argument under any cost, at the expense of others, at your expense. But this is someone who always had empty victory, okay? And you were fed up, you were tired. I think you're walking away, and you walked away. And they realized that they probably won the war, they won the battle, but they lost the war, okay? So it's like they had no emotional fulfillment in that victory, in whatever they did to you. But yeah, they feel a loss, and now they want to come back. They want to drop their swords. They don't want to fight anymore. They want to stop the mind fuckery. They want to stop the mind games that they were playing with you. Time for the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, see? This person was offering you scraps with the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is someone who is not being vulnerable to you, okay? They were not expressing their emotions. This would be someone who was very in and out of your life, okay? Because, in and out, why? Because, and could be someone who's very, very jealous. You know why? Because with the Queen of Pentacles here as your overall energy, I think they see you in your power. I think they see you growing, doing well. And now, the Knight of Cups in reverse is also someone who's very, very jealous, okay? Yes, it could have been something or someone who brought a lot of disappointment in love to you. But I'm feeling that this person, whoever's returning back to you, this was someone who's very, very inexpressive, okay? Very in and out of your life, non-expressive, holding back their emotions, jealous, okay? Very, very moody, okay? One second they love you, the second moment they don't. One second they want to express their feelings to you, the second moment they don't want to. I don't like that. So I got the Judgment in reverse. Where is the Judgment in reverse on Aquarius' mind? See? You're trusting your intuition and you're not giving this a second chance. With the High Priestess here, the High Priestess is a secret keeper, right? But at the same time, she's the badass. She knows exactly what's going on, and she's got her intuition on point, okay? On point. She's someone who knows more than she says. She'll keep things to herself. She's very secretive. And it's more like, you know what? She's keeping very quiet about her moves. I think this is... So I'm getting the energy, you know what? No second chances till I don't see you improving. Or I don't see that you literally mean what you say. Stuff like that. Till then, you're going to get a silent treatment from me. I think that's what you're doing, or that's what someone's doing to you. Clarify, you could be dealing with someone very, very psychic, okay? This is a psychic connection. You could be energetically talking to each other, communicating with each other, and they know. Whoever's giving the silent treatment, they know that for right now, I'm not going to make a decision. Someone's not being indecisive. Someone's being indecisive right now because I feel like they're just downloading more information and they need more information before they start to talk. Clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse. See? With the Six of Cups in reverse, so I'm feeling that you're holding on and clinging on to bad memories, okay? And that's what's emotionally draining you out. Six of Cups in reverse is holding a grudge, nostalgia about bad memories, thinking about the worst memories, okay? Thinking about why and how everything fell apart, or thinking about everything about how this person hurt you. It's just bad memories, okay, guys? Don't do that. Look how it's draining you out emotionally. Look how crazy it is. It's because you're putting too much focus on the memories and too much focus on them. Your focus is, you make me happy, come back, you make me happy, approve my feelings, you make me happy, you're everything for me, my world revolves around you. Your focus is entirely on them. You're not realizing your self-worth, okay? That's the reason why all this is happening. Clarify the Ace of Swords. What is this Ace of Swords? I want to see what is this Ace of Swords. I think you're going to get clarity. Maybe it's something that's going to make you happy. Clarify the Ace of Swords. At least just don't clear the air. Clarify the Ace of Swords. What is this Ace of Swords? Why is the Ace of Swords here? You could have been waiting and waiting for this clarity to come in, but with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel you're losing patience, Aquarius. It can go two ways. There's some truth coming in, someone's going to clear the air, and by the time it comes in, by the time this person comes in with the truth, and by the time you get your breakthrough or your clear-cut communication, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel you have no patience. You're not ready to wait for... You planted your seeds, and you could have waited for it to grow and waited for it to come to fruition, okay? Which takes a lot of patience, a lot of time. It's all about divine timing. But I think you waited enough. I feel you waited enough for this clarity to come in. And I think you're done. You're giving up. You're not waiting anymore. The Two of Swords fell out. There could be someone who was living too much in their head, okay? Someone could have been very, very indecisive. They could have been refusing to make a decision. They were refusing to remove the blindfold and see reality. But I want one more card. Give me one more card for the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Give me one more card for the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It could also be that the truth comes in, and for you it's going to be like, you know what, that was a big fat disappointment. That was just a waste of time. Try for the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Try for the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So with the Three of Cups here, I feel that either there is a reconciliation that's coming in for you, okay, with that truth, with the Ace of Swords, but you're already giving up because for you, it's like, you know what, it took forever for you to come back and reconcile with me, okay? So two things. Either you're moving on, you're going to start dating casually and you're just going to chill, have fun, you're going to relax, and you're just going to be like, you know what, nah, that was a waste of time. I don't got no time for this. Or there are chances that this person is coming in with the truth, for a reconciliation, but for you, that's how you view this person, as something was a waste of time, okay? Like, that was a long-term investment that was just a big failure. Clap for the Six of Swords. Clap for the Six of Swords. What is this Six of Swords? What is the Six of Swords? Clap for the Six of Swords. Clap for the Six of Swords. Yeah, the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. I feel you're releasing this person. What did I say? I just said, right, that you're just going to, like, go your way. I don't feel a reconciliation. I feel you're going your way. Because you're like, you know what, I'm done. Someone just didn't open up for the longest time. And it took a lot for them to come back and put their swords down with the Five of Swords in reverse, to get out of their ego, to stop trying to control the outcome. Someone could have been trying to control the outcome for the longest. Okay, they wanted things their way. They wanted to know how it's going to play, where, how, when, what, why, everything, and they tried to control it from the outside. Their thoughts were constantly like that. It took a lot for them to let go of that thought pattern. But I think with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, I feel that you want to move away from this person. You're transitioning. You're moving away into calmer waters. And with the Eight of Wands, it's more like go, go, go. You want to do now. You're taking action, and you're releasing this person as fast as you can. Okay, you want to let go of this person as fast as you can. You're trying to manifest a new beginning. You're trying to manifest a more better relationship. Okay, you're just, I think more than a relationship, it's just you like, you know what, I just want to get out of this. Okay, it's too much for me. It's too much chaos in my head, and I need to get into calmer waters. Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. Why is the Seven of Cups in reverse in Aquarius' environment? Two Cups. We have the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands in reverse. This person could have had a lot of clarity about the kind of confusion they had, etc. But with the Three of Swords here, there's a lot of pain here, okay? There's a lot of pain, stress, anxiety. This person could be going through a lot of emotional trauma, okay? But they're just hurt. They're very, very hurt about this. And with the Two of Wands in reverse here, I feel they're making a decision. They're making a decision. They're very clear about what they want. But it's like, you know what I'm feeling, that this person had to go through this breakup. They had to go through this emotional trauma, this breakup, separation, whatever it is. They had to go through this pain in order for them to be decisive about what they want. Okay. Try for the Hermit in reverse. Try for the Hermit in reverse. What is this Hermit in reverse? So this person's enlightened, and they could have taken their own sweet time with the Hangman here. Okay, so in your emotions, this is the Hermit in reverse and the Hangman. So I feel you're not in any hurry to pursue this relationship, or you're not in any hurry to get back to this person, because with the Hangman here, you're on hold. Okay, you're on hold, and you could have been, you're enlightened to this connection, or you're enlightened to a lot of facts that you weren't seeing before. Okay, with the Hangman here, I feel you're taking a minute. This is a very meditative, very spiritual energy. But you're taking a minute. You're in no hurry, and you want to give this a nice long thought before you jump into anything, okay? Because this person with the Nine of Wands here, you're very guarded from this person. You don't trust this person. There was an imbalance in a relationship, no equal give and take, and anyways on your mind with the Judgment in reverse. This could have been so nasty that you're like, you know what, I'm not repeating the past again, no second chances. So yeah, you're going to take your own sweet time. You're trying to wait and watch. This is a period of inaction. Why for the Five of Pentacles in reverse as a likely outcome? Why is the Five of Pentacles in reverse as a likely outcome? Why is the Five of Pentacles in reverse as a likely outcome? Yep. Someone's coming back. But with the Page of Wands here, guys. Guys. Okay. Yes. They want a renewal in love. They want a new beginning in love. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Yes. When this person comes in, right, when they're coming back out of the cold with a Page of Wands here, yes, this person is wanting to ignite the passion. They want that spark. They want to get that spark back into the relationship. But again, Page of Wands is again someone with a lot of passion, and this is someone who's at a very nascent stage. Okay, we're looking at a king. Okay, if you're the queen, we're looking at a king. But we have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands here. That's what my problem is. They're coming in with everything's fun and games. I'm sorry, let's chill. I'm sorry, like let's have fun, etc. Three of Cups, reconciliation, right? Yes, it could be, but Three of Cups is also like an offer, like, you know what, let's hang out, let's have coffee, let's go catch a movie. I know the environment sucks, right? We cannot get out, but I'm just saying, it's going to be very casual when this person comes again. They're not coming in with their King of Pentacles, or they're not coming in with like an Ace of Pentacles, okay? They're not coming in with any tangible, is what I'm saying. Yes, there is emotions, but the emotions is very light-hearted. Okay, and with the Page of Wands here, they're coming out of the cold and they want to communicate, but the communication is going to be very exciting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. It's going to be like, yeah, they're going to try and be naughty and flirty, but that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and let me know in the